Hi students and potentially parents, I hope you're watching. This is a good summary to what we've been covering in these first 3 sessions. For session 3, what we went through today was we looked at how jobs started and where they're going in the 21st century. So we explored the idea that jobs weren't just paid through money, they were paid through trades. So we talked about vocational learning, how that still exists in different ways, and how there's not just kind of one route to get to somewhere. We also looked at the average salaries. We played a good game on looking at a range of different careers, things like STEM jobs, science, technology, engineering, maths, but also things like vocational training, creative jobs. We looked at public sector, private sector, the service industry, trying to get the year 7s, 8s and 9s to just understand these phrases and things like portfolio careers as well, so they're not kind of afraid of them, so they have that confidence in the future to understand that language and know what they mean. We looked at job demand and the varying salaries, so which was quite interesting, and how you might go about spending money as well, the idea that money isn't always the main thing in a job, and how actually you can earn a lot of money but spend it in the wrong way, you can earn less money but spend it in the right way. We got the students to rate themselves, which was really interesting, and they were really honest, which I was really thankful for, because I think they've really engaged and kind of trusted these sessions as we've gone along. We got them to look at 10 transferable skills that employers want in the 21st century. Teamwork, the ability to cope with stress, communication skills, problem solving, punctuality, thinking under pressure, physical demands of a job. The next one was creativity, and the final 2 transferable skills which we got them to rate for themselves was working with numbers, and the 10th one was being able to work with IT and tech, because obviously that's coming into jobs more and more. And it was amazing when they rated themselves between 1 and 10, and I thank them for being so honest about that. And then we looked at the ones they didn't rate themselves well on. We brainstormed as a group how we can improve on those types of things. Some of the things they said was being able to just slow down, to stop and really think about something if you're not sure so it doesn't get worse, the ability to breathe, the importance with your work-life balance after a long day or to prepare you for the next day, of what we call oxytocin boosters, so those feel-good chemicals. And some of them came up with some great ones, things like pets, plants, exercise, music, favourite playlists, hugs, being able to laugh with a best friend and actually communicate, also things like their favourite jacket, their favourite duvet. One of the key things was the ability to admit their weaknesses and accept them, and then be able to work on them, because you can only work on your weaknesses after you accept them. So being able to rate themselves was really, really crucial. The great thing was they didn't give themselves 10 out of 10 on everything. They were really, really honest and really gave themselves 1 or 2 out of 10 on some things, which I really thank them for. We then looked at the barriers to jobs. So what are their barriers? And again, they were so honest. Some of the things students said that they worry about in a job is missing family if they were working away from home, getting fired, or not being able to stay skilled enough in a job to keep that job. One person said if they want to start a business, the idea that other people will think it's rubbish. We also found that one of the fears was speaking with people, any people, and then someone else said speaking with new people, so people they don't know in their comfort zone. Someone else said not budgeting well in life, so not being able to handle their money when it comes to the things they'll need to buy, such as maybe a car, a mortgage, affording bills, potentially kids. Someone said falling out with work colleagues or not knowing how to deal with arguments or feedback, which was interesting. Someone said having no friends, which was really sad, and obviously they do have friends, you all have friends and you're all amazing people. And work-life balance was another thing. Someone saying if there's long shifts or night shifts, how would they cope with that? And the final thing we looked at is the idea that weird is good, that these things that they have within themselves and their mix of skills, their strengths and their weaknesses, all these things they want to work on each day, how can they sum it up into a really cool definition to give them confidence to say to other people or to say to themselves when things aren't going right? Fill in the definition. Weird to me is ... Someone said they would say to someone, if they said they were weird, thanks, I appreciate that, now I know I'm unique, which is an amazing thing to be able to say back to someone and to come up with in this session. Someone else said, I'm something unusual and that's good. Someone else said, it's better than being normal, which is brilliant. It is. That's the only two things you can be, weird or normal. And you need to be weird. You need to be passionate and curious and stand out from people if you're going to be someone who really loves their job. And the final one someone said, which I thought was great, was that weird to them is someone that doesn't follow the crowd. So that's what we went through in this session. I hope to see them all again for the final 3 sessions after Christmas. Thank you very much.